Well, there's two Biden grant programs that were passed last year and are just starting to trickle into the society now that will give the average person a hell of a lot more money than all the stimulus package together. All together. This is stuff that's going into manufacturing. It's over $1 trillion, that's available for us to get back into manufacturing. Man, when I graduated in high school, like in 1961 or something like that, the kids that went into manufacturing, started making big money right away. And they're the people within a couple of years that are having a house, 2 cars, a boat, vacation, and everything. I went off to college and it took me 10, 15 years to catch up to these people. Barely I did. Yeah, and that's what's happening now. Everybody thinks, well, I need a degree, not a degree, I need a degree. But that's not true with the money that's out there because we're creating manufacturing jobs. And this is not the steel mill kind of manufacturing jobs anymore. These are high-tech manufacturing, but you have to have skills. You have to know how to do it. And it doesn't require a degree of any kind. They train you. They pay you to get trained. You make money while you get trained. And this is $1 trillion. There's twice as many jobs this year than last year already. So it's starting to grow and it's starting all over. Look at this article here. The U.S. factory boom is a golden opportunity for green job training. See, you don't need a degree for this stuff. You could be at any age too. You're not lifting steel beams in these factories. You're running computers that make this stuff. So you may have heard, and I'm going to read some of this for you. You may have heard that the U.S. in the midst of a manufacturing boom. Well, unless you're reading what I am, I don't hear anybody else talking about this stuff. Thanks to a combination of the Inflation Reduction Act, the CHIPS Act, and the general interest in reshoring U.S. capacity, manufacturing, construction spending has reached an annual rate of $120 million already. Yeah, and see, reshoring. All the jobs are going up. No, it's not a safe world out there. They're bringing the jobs back. And the people we're giving jobs to are starting to make more money than we are. So it pays to make this stuff here. So that's what's happening. We're going to be making more stuff. And that means higher wages in the manufacturing than in the service industry or whatever. You're going to serve baristas. No, you can make $100,000 in the manufacturing. No degree, nothing. Yep. And that's double as last year. The manufacturing as a share of the private sector construction has not been seen this high since 1990, when the government data just began. Most of the construction is semiconductor fabrication plants. We're not going to make these chips overseas. We're going to make them here. And that's not Lay's potato chips. These are computer chips. While other large portions of facilities for making electric vehicles, right? Man, electricians are going to go through the roof, the demand for that. You don't need a degree. You just get the training and you get paid to take that training. Batteries and clean energy equipment, such as solar panels. Regardless of the exact end product, the workforce building these factories and making these goods is growing. And it now has a chance to upskill itself into the climate positive way. This is all that's going on. It's all the politicians know this, but the average person on the street. So you got to start learning about these things. What you do is your first thing, you go to something called careeronestop.org. This is the federal government that knows about these programs more than any huckster on Facebook will know, or anybody on YouTube will know. You go to the people who actually give out the money. And they'll tell you about the programs because they're different in every city, every county, whatever. So you make an appointment with your Career One Stop to find out what's available. And a lot of it is, they pay you while you're trained to learn this. So then you get big money. You're in the job careers that are $100,000 or more. Now that's terrific. So you go there, Career One Stop. You also go to your local community college. Now, they have so many programs that don't require degrees to get you these skills. So you don't have to sit in English class or algebra class or whatever. No, you're hands-on learning these skills. So you could go in a factory and work. And they're paying people to take these courses, and they pay you living expenses while you're doing. Now, it's different in every city, so you got to check where you are. So that's where you check. Where else do you check? Go to findhelp.org. Now, I just put in the zip code for Tampa and put in job training. 225 nonprofit organizations that train you for these jobs, okay? No degree, remember? No degree, no degree, no degree. And if you have one, you probably want to get this anyway because you'll probably make more money. So many people, serving coffee have degrees. And what's that going? No, you want to go where the growth is. Where's the growth? We're spending $1 trillion into making these manufacturing. You're making solar panels, making electric vehicles, making electric batteries, making chips so we have computers and we don't have to rely on other people in the world who may not be our friends anymore. And we're making it home. Made it home. A home-cooked meal always tastes better, doesn't it? Well, a home-cooked chip will taste a lot better. And so will home-cooked solar panels and all that. So that's where the investment is going. And see, we spent the money last year and it's appropriated and it'll be spending for years and years. And as you go into that career and get the skills and the education that you need, and they pay for it. Now, it's different everywhere, so you have to check what's available where you live, okay? But one thing is certain. These are growing careers, not careers going nowhere, okay? So you want to get in the growth. And that's what we keep teaching people at letsgohelp.com. And we've been so successful at this that we give grants now to members. We give out over $70,000 every month. So don't forget to apply for our grants besides applying for a new career at $100,000 a year with no degree.